Well, 2002, there was the
2002.
Hellraiser. There was the Hellraiser Ball.
Oh, here we go with the Hells Angels again. You're asking me about the Hells Angels and all. Okay.
You were there.
Yes.
The Hells Angels get ambushed by the Pagans.
No, nobody got ambushed.
No?
Nobody got ambushed. There was myself and Sonny Bargo. We were in a room signing autographs. His book came out, my book came out. We were there. And they said 100 Pagans came in, 10 van loads. And there was somebody happened to be a Hells Angel in the lobby. They came in and started hitting people with axe handles. And a couple of guys got shot. One guy got killed, and they all ran out.
Yeah.
And that's what happened.
One person got killed, 10 injured, 73 Pagans were indicted.
Yeah.
On federal racketeering charges in the aftermath. It was a mess. And I think that same year was the River Run riot, which I don't think you were involved in.
No.
But that was a mess as well.
There's a lot of history going back since they started, so we're not going to get on every little incident that happened with the club. And like I said, I quit the club over 20 years ago.
Well, that was my next point. In 2004, you were 51 years old. You officially left the Hells Angels after 25 years.
Yes.
Was there a reason why you left?
Was there a reason why I left?
Yeah.
That's between me and the Hells Angels and nobody else's business.
Okay, fair enough.
But
you left under good terms.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Of course.
Did you have to give back the patch or you got to keep the patch?
Everything that with Hells Angels, anything that says Hells Angels, any jewelry, anything, you have to give it back to the club because they own the name. They own everything. And you're just using it, So everything, even if you leave the club in good standing, you have to give everything back.
So you gave everything back to them?
Everything back, yeah.
Okay. Fair enough. Did you
jewelry
have Hells Angels?
I gave to people, that I was good friends with, my buckle, to certain people, guys that were really close. But you give everything back. No matter who it is, you always give it back to the club because basically they own it.
Yeah.
And
is that normal for people to leave the Hells Angels under good terms? Or is that rare?
Anybody leaves in good terms, of course, who's out honorably. You still got to give all your stuff back. Some guys get thrown out. Some guys,
So if you just tell them, listen, I want to focus on raising my family. I can't really do, what's required anymore. I want to leave. Is it usually just fine, or is there issues sometimes?
Of course.
Free to leave.
After 25 years, I left the club.
Yeah.
It wasn't for any specific, reason. It's just, and you know what? That gets me crazy because some people say, of course, on the internet, and he left the club because he wanted to focus on his career, which that's all bullshit.
You've been focusing on your career the whole time.
Yeah. If it wasn't for the Hells Angels, I wouldn't have a movie career. Basically, I'd still be a guy in New Rochelle. And I always say that. And I always give Sandy Alexander and the Hells Angels the credit because I got involved being a stuntman in the movie business because of Sandy Alexander. And I always gave them credit, and I always gave them props. And I always reciprocated by, if I got parts in movies, I gave them to Hells Angels. All the guys in the Bronx Tale are Hells Angels, except for two. There was all Hells Angels there. I got them a part there. Chaz Palminteri and Robert De Niro came to me and asked, they wanted the real guys, and I got them for them. My first stunt coordinating job, now I'm in power to hire people. I hired 32 of my friends, my first stunt coordinating job, because I had that power. So I always reciprocated. Anything I did, I always put a Hells Angel in. Even when I was bodyguarding Liza Minnelli, I had Hells Angels bodyguarding, for me. If I had to do something, if I needed more guys, I had Hells Angels. I also had police officers because my family, some of my family members were police officers. I got them also. And it was different situations. If I needed a lot of guys, I used guys in the club.